Hit the go button. Let's go.
And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ralph Williams. I am the host of the Saturday Sports Show every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, X, and the Kick platforms, as well as Pensman Sports and the Outlaw Sports Network. And also, what do you want to talk about? And let me talk to you. What is it that you want to talk about? Let me talk to you. We got a lot to talk about this morning here on the Saturday Sports Show. We're here every single Saturday morning at 10 a.m. First things first, though, I want to get this kind of out of the way a little bit, but the great news is the contract has been signed. And starting April 13th, Monday, 2 o'clock p.m., the Ralph Williams Show on 620 WKHB, 620 a.m., and 94.1 FM in Pittsburgh. And finally go weekday drive time. And then Friday, 3 o'clock p.m., starting Friday, April 17th, the Sports Corner Radio Show with me, Ralph Williams, Smoking Jim Frazier, Claudia Rosano, and Luther Dupree. Oh, my gosh. We will be on Friday at 3 o'clock p.m. on the drive time slot, weekdays, 620 WKHB AM. The RW Media Productions is expanding. This morning I had a great show at 7 a.m. on the 93.5 The Beach. That was the Ralph Williams Show this morning debuted on 93.5 The Beach. I want to thank Draper Media for that as well. And if you look at the top here, you'll see my new logo. Here it is right there. There you are. Thank you, Cyberuski, for putting that together for me. I appreciate it. There you go. All right. Let's introduce our panel of co-hosts here. We'll start with you, Leo Haggerty. Leo, welcome to the program from Amped Up Sports. Good morning, happy Easter, and welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you. And why do you always start with the oldest guy? Are you afraid I'm going to die mid-show?
No, Leo. I figured I'd start with you today. I usually start with Pensman.
Go ahead.
All right, Pensman, go ahead.
All right. Well, happy Easter, everybody. It was another Saturday. We made it through another week. And sorry I didn't do my question and answer time last night. I was busy. But I have one thing to tell you. Thank you for everybody that tuned into my shorts. A lot of comments came in. Trent Grisham slid into third, and he was called safe. Then he was called out after a challenge. But thanks for everybody that participated. That's this kind of interaction that I like. So just keep up what you guys are doing. So subscribe to my channel, trying to get 2,000. You can find me on YouTube, and you can also email me at Pensman Sports.
All right, thank you, Pensman. Brian Pettit, Outlaw Sports Network. Go ahead, Brian. Good morning, happy Easter to you.
Well, happy Easter Saturday, and everything is going to happen tomorrow. The kids get a lot of candy again. It's not like that. So, but anyway, just happy Easter to y'all, all three of y'all. And it's great to be back here. Didn't do a lot this week. I had a busy week. And actually, the kids are actually on spring break this week. So my kids are actually on spring break, and my son's leaving probably Monday to go down to my mom's house. And there's a lot of things that want to go on next week. So, yep, got a lot of things going on.
All right. We got, let me see what we got here. All right, never mind. All right. Okay, let's get into this here. First of all, I want to say tomorrow, UFL Weekly will not air tomorrow due to Easter Sunday. I will be at the Bonfire Restaurant in Ocean City, Maryland, 3 o'clock p.m. is my reservation. Come on in and say hello to me. Come on in, say hello. Let's talk. Let's converse. Come down to Bonfire Restaurant. They're having a great buffet tomorrow for Easter. If you're interested, not a bad price. So come on down to Bonfire in Ocean City. I will be there at 3 o'clock. So if anyone's interested, you're in the Delmarva region there. Or if you're visiting for Easter in Ocean City, Maryland. All right,
and
Leo.
Ralph, and the portion's always good too for that price.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's a buffet. All you can eat, man. If you leave hungry from there, man, you did something wrong. I mean, that's serious. All right, Leo Haggerty. Leo, how are you? Amped Up Sports. What's going on with you?
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I got to put this out right away. I don't know if any of you have been watching the Women's Amateur Championship, but the name of the century is out there. The leader of the tournament, and I am not lying to you, her name is Asterisk Tally. Is her brother's name comma and semicolon? I mean, what were the parents thinking on that one? Amazing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going to get started here. Whoa. I just poured something that overflowed my cup and it went all over me. Oh, my. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Jeez.
Fumble.
Oh, my. I just poured a drink here and I overflowed my cup and just went all over me. Oh,
Look at Leo. Look at Leo.
Oh, my. All right, guys. Oh, jeez. All right, guys, let's get started here. NCAA tournament today or tonight, 6 o'clock or 6:09. They got these weird times. I don't know why, but they do. For some weird reason. Illinois versus UConn. Where do we go from here with this one? I'm taking Illinois in this. I told everybody about Illinois at the beginning of this tournament. Nobody listened and nobody cared to say, oh, yeah, Illinois is going to be all right. Well, guess what? Illinois is in the Final Four. And I think they might upset UConn tonight. We will see. I'm hoping they do. I like Illinois. We'll start with you, Pensman. Go ahead. Tonight's we'll start with this game.
I don't know if Illinois can actually hang on because of the pressure that UConn put on Duke. I don't know they could put the pressure on Illinois, and Illinois could collapse and fall on their faces. But Illinois could do it. Depends on if they can get a bunch of people foul trouble. But I don't know. I have UConn winning this. And the winner of Duke and UConn has won the championship. So,
all right, hello, Franco. How are you, Franco? All right, he says hello. And Jesus loves us. Yes, indeed, do. Thank you, Christian. Thank you. All right. Okay, Brian, go ahead. Your thoughts on this game here, UConn versus Illinois.
Well, if you look at the team stats right here, and this is from the whole entire year, Illinois has their points are 83.8 with UConn at 71.1. What makes the difference about this is their field goal percent. Illinois is 46%, and then UConn at 48%. I mean, you got to look at the matchups. They got three guys. I mean, they got basically one guy that stands out, Reed for UConn and Wagner for Illinois. But, I mean, one can average Reed can average 14.7, and Wagner with 17.9. But this could be a crucial game. Defense matters. A lot of things can happen here. But I got UConn upsetting Illinois, so I think it's going to be a real close game, but I think the defense is going to hang up. And also think about this: we seen the Big Ten this year come out and say, "Hey, we're a better basketball team this year than the past." Can everybody agree with that?
Well, yeah, that could be look, Big Ten's got Michigan and they have Illinois in here. And UConn is from the Big East. They're in there, and I remember when Pitt used to play UConn all the time and everything else. Arizona was kind of the sleeper team. Nobody expected them to be in there. But,
Purdue had
Leo, go ahead.
Your
Thoughts.
Guys,
Go ahead, your thoughts, Leo.
Guys, what we need to start looking at is the teams that are getting to the Final Four are upperclassmen laden. The teams with freshman-dominated squads like Duke, they just can't handle the pressure. They're not ready for that. They're not built for this. And believe me, what people don't realize about Illinois is, guys, they don't foul. You know how many free throws Houston got in their game? 2 the whole game.
Yeah.
Illinois doesn't foul. You got to beat them on the floor. And believe me, That looks like a European All-Star team. Stojakovic doesn't even start. He comes off the bench. And I'll tell you, it's a scary proposition because both teams, I expect both games to go down to the last possession. I don't see a blowout.
No, not at all. I think it's going to be a dogfight on both on both of these games. I'm taking Illinois in this game. I've been taking Illinois. I told everybody at the beginning of the tournament, look out for Illinois, and nobody listened. Nobody paid attention to what I had to say, and everyone thought I was wrong. But and then also too, I was ridiculed because I wanted Miami of Ohio to be the sleeper team. That didn't happen.
Cinderella team.
The Cinderella team, and in Arkansas. They blew it. I was rooting for John Calipari. I was rooting for Rick Pitino with St. John's. They blew it. So Illinois is it for me. They don't make it this time. I'll forget it.
I'm sorry, Ralph.
No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all about how the ball bounces, right, Leo? It's about how the ball bounces.
Yep.
No more
I'm sorry, Leo?
No more spillage.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly
the reason I'm saying sorry is because Duke beat both of the teams that Ralph mentioned. So I'm sorry.
Arkansas. Jeez, oh man. Two very good Hall of Fame coaches too.
They are. Judge Shire's on his way to Hall of Fame also.
Oh yeah. Michigan versus Arizona. Let's get started here. Brian, go ahead. Michigan versus Arizona.
Oh, this is going to be the knockout. I mean, this is actually, they got Michigan right now on the DraftKings 1.5 favorite to win. But this right here, if you look at Arizona, they have strong inside and out game. They have veterans backcourt. Also on the Michigan side, they have elite defense and efficient offense, very physical, controls tempo. So this is going to come down, like Ralph said a while ago. I think that like Leo said and everybody else, this is going to be a tight game all the way through the fourth quarter. And if Arizona keeps doing what they're doing, they can actually beat Michigan. We looked at Duke. I wonder if Arizona is going to do what they did against Michigan when they were playing Duke that time, because Duke beat them, Pensman, by 10 or something more. So, can they go back to that game film and see how they do on that? But I think if Arizona plays good, like they've been playing in the last couple of games, but they've been scoring, let's see. They've been scoring over at least 90 points in the last couple of games. So, are getting close to it. So this could be a crazy game anyway,
They had 100. They had 105 that one game.
Yeah.
109 against Arkansas.
Yeah. And their points, Michigan averages 87 and Arizona averages 86.5. But it's one of those things. It's 50-50 for field goal percentage too. So this could come down to a three throws too.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? If there's a lot of fouls, there'll be a lot of free throws. And if the free throws you miss, I was watching a series that I watch all the time. It's called Lincoln Lawyer, and Pensman it's a really good series. It's on Netflix. And the client,
I'm still waiting for the new season.
Oh, I can't wait for the new season. But anyway, getting back to Lincoln Lawyer, the client that Mickey Haller had was shooting free throws, and you know what he said? How in the world do you get paid a ton of money to throw free throws and miss them? You know what I mean? And he says it's so easy to make a free throw, but everybody, especially the high-priced players, they always seem to miss them. All right, Pensman, go ahead. Your thoughts on this game?
I think Michigan's gonna get knocked out. I think Michigan minutes maker. Yeah, I think Michigan's gonna be
Michigan fan.
Arizona's a better team. Arizona is faster. They have outside. Leo can vouch for this. Arizona, Arizona. They have outside shooters. They can get to them quick, and I just don't think Michigan can hold up. They'll be all right in the beginning, but they're going to run out of gas in the end.
Oh yeah, Leo, go ahead.
You know what, guys? I have never seen a game that is going to just depend on how it's officiated. If they allow the contact, that they are allowing so far. And it may be pulled back after last night, what happened in that women's tournament, because the NCAA has a terrible black eye after what happened there. Keep in mind.
Oh, yeah, they got egg on their face. Oh, yeah.
Stone makes more free throws than the other team shoots.
Yeah.
If they call out fouls, advantage Wildcats. If they let them play, advantage Wolverines. You got to keep Arizona off the free throw line. If you don't, that's like Novocaine. It's going to work slow, but it's going to work.
All right. Let's get in our next topic. Tiger Woods, he got arrested for, in possession. I guess it was in possession of some kind of narcotics. I know that he's been taking painkillers for multiple pain. We've had this discussion before about Tiger Woods. He needs to go out and get a driver. He needs to find somebody that wants to that can drive him around. I don't understand why you would put yourself in this position this close to the Masters, this close to these golf events that he was supposed to participate in. Tiger Woods, I'm very disappointed in you. I thought you recovered from everything, and it appears you didn't. You're one of my favorite golfers other than Rory McIlroy, and it's really sad that you did this, and shame on you for that. And I want to send a shame on you out to Pat McAfee, too. And if Pat McAfee doesn't like it, that's too bad. I'm a Pittsburgher just like he is. His behavior last night on SmackDown was unacceptable. And, so I want to put that shame on you to him, too. Leo, we'll start with you. Tiger Woods, go ahead.
Guys, you may not like this, but I'm going to give him a pass only for this reason. If he'd have blown anything with alcohol, okay, he's done. But he may have had prescription changes.
Right.
In terms of what he was taking, what he was given, and dosage. Now, that's the last pass. It's all done. Tiger has used up all his get-out-of-jail-free card. If he gets behind the wheel again at all, you're done. Find a driver. Get 3 guys. I don't think you'll have any trouble finding guys who'll do 8 hours on call for you, 24/7. But you may have had a reaction to a new drug.
Yeah.
That passed, but I'm not giving it to you anymore. Stay out from behind the wheel. Period. Drop the mic.
Oh yeah, Brian, go ahead.
Okay, here's my thing. I agree with Leo. This is your last time to get it. And I'll tell you this now. I mean, I followed golf when I was a Phil Mickelson fan. Tiger, I wasn't a Tiger Woods fan at all. Even when he came into it, yeah, he's the greatest golfer. He made some shots. But my thing is his attitude when he first started, with his dad. And I'll tell you this, I was the Duvall fan. I was Fred Couples guy. I was all kinds of the other Jack, Peyton Stewart. I was those kind of guys because I grew up with watching them. And I really didn't like Tiger because of his attitude. I'm sorry that it's happened. But, Leo, you're right about it. This is his last pass, I mean, this is destroying his legacy of everything that he believed in. And I think that he's changed since his dad died. So that's just my point,
Yeah, his rock went away.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Pensman, go ahead.
Well, keep to the topic, Jonah. Just keep your opinions to yourself. That's number one. 2, what Brian just said, I have to fall in that category too, because I watch Phil and Payne and all those guys. I watch the Masters and the FedEx Cup. Those are the only tournaments I watch, and I know the Masters are coming up. So, but speaking of the Masters, this is the first time in 30 years that Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods are not participating. So it's going to be interesting. But back to Tiger. I don't know. Tiger knows better. Tiger's been around. He knows better what to do. He needs to make better decisions. He got permission to leave the country and get some help for treatment. So hopefully that treatment does something. Hopefully he comes back and hopefully changes his life around. Hopefully he gets back in the golf course at least one more time. But we'll see. Just get your life straightened out first.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do, guys. He needs to get his life straightened out. He needs to find a driver. He needs to sit down and look himself in the mirror and say, hey, look, I got to fix this. And if he fixes it, he'll be, I think a lot of people would have a little more sympathy for him if he actually did go out and get a driver and fix this. I mean, All right.
UFL. Before we go on, let's take this to the worst scenario. He hits somebody and it's a kid and they Charlie. Let's say he crashes and he dies himself. You think Charlie wants to go without a dad? He needs to start thinking about other people.
Exactly.
Yep, exactly. That's what my wife said, Leo. What if he hit a kid or something like that? It could have been,
an elderly person or somebody handicapped. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, he could have hit anybody. I mean, just think about if somebody was on that lawnmower or hit the trailer or something. You never know what they could do, And now, I agree with Leo on the backstory about medicine. Because we could take something and we're hot or we get bumps on our things and everything. Medicine can change you in a heartbeat. You just don't know it. I mean, he might have taken it 30 minutes ago, but, life changes everything. But, yeah, I mean,
I just don't understand why if you have pain meds and you'll be like, oh, okay, I want to drive anyway.
Yeah.
And you know what, guys? Tiger needs to realize that he did have somebody in the passenger seat with him. It was God telling him, no more, buddy. This is your last roundup. Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's move on here. Today, we're going to start something, the top 100 NHL players of all time.
Yeah.
We're going to go from 100 to 90. That's coming up. But tomorrow, we will not be doing UFL Weekly. So today, we're going to go over a few of these games here. Last night, DC Defenders took on the Columbus Aviators and 44-28. I will give Columbus a lot of credit. They had their time of possession was better than DC. But here's the key ingredient here. DC ran the football all over the place. DC was on top of it with running the football. They had 219 yards rushing in this game. They only had 90 yards passing. All right, so that's what's going on there. This game last night, and we have some games today. Let's go over this game. We'll start with you, Leo. Go ahead. DC Defenders versus Columbus, 44-28.
Guys, when you're putting together a game plan, the number one thing on the list for offense is run the football. You know what the number one thing on defense is? Stop the run. Plain and simple. Everything opens up if you can run the football. You're going to force the defense to stay there. They're not just pinning their ears back and coming at you. You're controlling the clock, and there was a perfect example of it last night.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, Pensman.
Go ahead, Brian. I'm taking care of something right now.
Oh, no. I watched a little bit of the game last night, and, man, they were just running the balls. And, I mean, they were running the football like tons of it, It just amazing me. I mean, they look like it was just amazing how they can run like that. No passing, just run. That's how you win football games. Like Leo said, you can win football games by running.
Oh, okay. All right. And some of this stuff we're gonna have to delete here, Pensman. So.
No, I can't. So
I can delete them.
Yeah, that's all on you. Yeah, I can't do anything right now.
No, I can do it. I can delete them, but I think I have to do it this way. Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right, I got it. I got it right now. I'm taking care of it. So there
all right. I'm trying to keep up as best I could.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Sorry about that, folks. All right, let's go into today's games. Today's game, the first one will be Louisville versus Orlando. Anthony Beckett and his team against Chris Redmond and the Louisville Kings. Start with you, Pensman. Go ahead.
We'll see what happens. Defense. We had a good week last week. Week one was I thought it was spectacular first week, so we'll see.
Yeah, low scoring
week
games. Every game was low scoring. Yeah.
So
Brian,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, this game could get, like Pinson said, defense, but there's only one thing that you can actually do. Look at the field goals too. These teams have been actually close. There's really been. I mean, this is only week 2, so they got to come out of game hitting hard. I mean,
Brian,
I don't know.
Got a question for Brian. Is this one of the teams that hit the 60-yarder?
I think it was. I don't know. I'm not sure. I forgot who that guy's name was, but
I wasn't sure if this was if he's playing tonight or not.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, Leo.
You know what, guys? I'm going to piggyback on that statement. You know how the NFL stole the USFL and the UFL kickoff rule? They're going to steal that 4-point field goal. That's coming down the pike. You kick it 2 yards. All they're saying is, hey, it's a 3-point shot in basketball. We're going to give you 4 if you kick from there, because guess what? If you're kicking from the 50-yard line or back and you miss it, the other team's in range right now. So, yeah, you should get that extra point. In fact, I'm almost to the point saying, hey, look, if you can hit the crossbar or the upright, I'm going to give you 5, because that's even better.
Yeah. Hey, Leo, talking about that, do you think it'll come to the NFL like that, the 4-pointer or something like that?
Oh, that's
mainly?
coming. Yeah, that's coming.
And then the game, hey, Leo, think about this. Could it reparate in some type of college game where it comes down, or NFL game? Could it came down to a Super Bowl? Hey, we need 4 points to go up by 2 or something. Like 1 minute to go, they just scored, our team just scored, and go, wait a minute, we're down by 3. Could we kick a field goal with 1 second left? Can we go for that 4-pointer? It doesn't matter. You know, could we see actually that happening in the game, and where everything's changed?
But I think what also happened is the strategy by coaches will change. You may see a lot of going for more 2-point conversions to go to 8 instead of 7.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's something. I don't think you'll see it in the college game, but I think you'll see the pros adapt it real quick.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see if somebody goes for 4 tonight.
Yeah, that's
that's what I want to see.
All right, let's get into our other 2 games, and then I have a topic here that I want to talk about before we get into our NHL thing that I almost forgot about. We're going to talk about these new rules in the NFL. Oh my God!
Don't forget, Dallas plays Tuesday too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, next we have, and this is tomorrow's game for Easter Sunday football: Birmingham Stones versus the Houston Gamblers. This is going to be interesting. AJ McCarron versus Kevin Sumlin. Leo and I probably know a lot about Kevin Sumlin. He's been with Houston, Arizona, several teams in college. He failed a few, did well in others. I don't know why he's still with Houston. They've had bad years since he's been there. I don't know what's going on with them. But Birmingham versus Houston. Leo, we'll start with you, guys.
You know what, guys? This is like the NFL. The first 3 or 4 games, teams aren't ready to play. They're trying to figure things out. You're going to get a lot of money bet on one side or the other just by flipping a coin in your league and saying, hey, who do I want? Boom. Okay, there's my choice. It's really a tough time. The first 4 games, you want to go no worse than 1-3. 2-2 is great. 3-1 is fabulous, because you'll always have time to catch up once you get everything together on offense, defense, and special teams.
Well, we've seen it, Leo, in the NFL where teams have started off slow, even though they had the preseason, and they keep cutting the preseason back. And, now, when you get into that first game, you might be flat because you didn't really, get yourself together. And sometimes it takes time on that one. All right, Pensman next. Go ahead. Birmingham versus Houston.
Birmingham's a good team. AJ McCarron, he's got his team going. We'll see what happens. I don't know much about Kevin, but I'm sure Kevin will get his team going. But you can't take anything from what AJ has done with his squad.
I will say this: Kevin Sumlin is a very good offensive mind. He's been up for some NFL offensive coordinator jobs, but never got them. And he's been around college, so we'll see what he does here with this game. Brian, go ahead.
I think with McCarron, with Birmingham Stallions, I think they can pull up an upset tonight, or today.
Yeah, it's in Houston.
Yeah. Their final score last week was 15-13. They controlled the start, dominated performance. Holding the ball. Let's see what they got, and I think they'll beat them by 10 points or something more than that.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Brian. Okay. Next, we got St. Louis versus Dallas. Bensman, go ahead.
Can't take anything for Dallas. Dallas mollywopped their opponent last week, so we'll see if Kevin will take care of that team or not. We'll see what happens with Dallas this week. We'll see if they could dominate another for 2-0 and make sure Dallas goes on the right path, since the Cowboys can't do anything.
All right, go ahead, Brian.
I'm gonna go. I don't trust anything. I didn't watch this game last week, but I'm gonna say St. Louis Battlehawks win this one. I don't trust the Renegades right now.
Dallas had over 400 yards though, Brian.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't like Dallas's team. But
it's still early.
Yeah, I know. It's still early.
Okay, here we go. Let's get started with this here. Remember, tomorrow, due to Easter Sunday, there will be no UFL Weekly tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We'll resume next Sunday at 8 o'clock p.m. Also, don't forget on next Monday, which will be the 20th, not this Monday, the 13th next Monday, but the 20th, April 20th, 7 o'clock p.m., Wrestle Talk with me and myself and Smoke and Jim Frazier post WrestleMania show. We're going to talk about what happened in WrestleMania, and things like that. And, so we'll get into that on the 20th, and that's at 7 o'clock, so an hour before Raw. Okay, 2026 NFL change the rules. All right, let's get into that. Leo, we'll start with you. What's your thoughts on these rule changes? Go ahead.
Well, the one that jumps out at me is the fact they're going to allow New York to change calls. And I'm wondering if that's going to stay in if they settle the referee collective bargaining.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's going to, yeah, exactly.
Hey, what? Hey, I'm going to jump away from that a minute, because that ABS in baseball is going to be the death wish. Because here's what I don't understand. A sport where if you fail 7 out of 10 times, you go into the Hall of Fame, but you want the umpire to be 100%. I think what they need to do there is the same thing they need to do with the NFL. You need to use this ABS as a scoring for the umpire. Don't have it change.
Right.
And if you could use it, you can only use it in the 7th, 8th, 9th inning or longer.
Or longer, right.
Yeah. Exactly. And for God's sakes, get rid of that courtesy runner in the 10th inning. That is just an aberration.
Yeah.
It is terrible. All I'm looking for is the guy to go out there with a beer in his hand like a softball league.
I like that.
It sends the worst message. Okay. Now, because during the pandemic, your pitchers weren't ready. But guess what? They're ready now. Get that off a second base. But that rule in the NFL, I'm almost to a point where I'm saying get rid of all instant replay. Let's just let them play the game.
Yeah. Baseball never had instant replay. Now you have to stop for it, and then you have these challenges and all that. They're trying to be like football, and I get it, but the game's long enough as it is, and then you want to make it even longer. And sometimes it can get so long and boring you don't even want to be there, So, but anyway, all right, Pensman, go ahead. Your thoughts on these new NFL rules?
I'm going to piggyback on the ABS. Brian and I, Kind of, Brian. Brian was on the Yankee stream with me for a little bit, but
yeah, I saw.
I love the ABS. What the ABS is doing right now, it takes 2 seconds. It's like if you guys play MLB The Show, that's what it's like. And it takes 2 seconds. It's perfect. I think what the ABS is doing, but I agree with Leo about the 7th, 8th, and 9th. I agree with that because that's like first through 1 through 6. It's like, okay, but 7, 8, 9, that's where it comes down the stretch. But what MLB did with that, and the only rule change I don't like is the onside kicks at any time. Come on, the onside kick doesn't work. Like it's like 30% ratio of working.
Yeah, it works if it's executed properly.
You know why it doesn't work? You got to tell them it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what I'm going to piggyback on Pinsman because I thought about that rule too.
Yeah.
I mean, onside kick, you never know because you look at all the other games that we've had in the past in college and pros.
They already
They
started at the 35-yard line. They get an onside kick. Oh, it fails. They're at midfield.
Yeah, exactly. And think about this, Pinsman, too, because I'm going to piggyback off this one because that's the rule I don't like. You got to tell the umpires, hey, we're going to onside kick. It's not even a X factor no more.
You have to tell the other team too, Brian.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes no sense to me at all. How they did this. It's
unconstructed of how they did it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because usually you could see teams. You could actually see teams coming out in the second half. Oh, let's go onside kick, get the ball back. I mean, it's one of those things.
One time the onside kick was great is because of the Saints and the Colts Super Bowl because nobody knew it.
Yep.
But how if Sean Payton would have had to come out and tell the Colts, "Hey, we're going to onside kick," you think they would have got it? No way.
How about that onside kick? The Pittsburgh-Dallas Super Bowl '95. How about that onside kick that worked for the Steelers? What they're going to Bill Cowher's going to go tell the Barry Switzer that, oh yeah, we're going to doing an onside kick. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked.
I agree.
It's the element of surprise.
But what the Saints did on that Super Bowl was better than the '95 onside kick.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I agree. But I'm just using that as another example. That if the onside kick, if you have to tell somebody that you're going to do something, that's like you're in war. Like, you're in war and you're going to tell somebody, tell the enemy, oh, we're leaving. Okay, well, good for you. You know what I mean?
And Ralph, you got to think about this, Leo. Hey, Leo, you can tell me this on too. If I'm the opposing coach, and me and you are coaching on a different team, and I come out and say, hey, we're going to scheme against Leo's team, and we're going to do an onside kick. They have a left side that's weak. Do you think that Leo's actually going to know about that and go, hey, they're going to try an onside kick, even though the ref just told them, hey, they're going to know onside kick it? Do you think Leo's going to go, oh, now we're going to scheme to the right side, to cover up that left side,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Fans like high scoring games. Fans like high scoring games. Fans don't like pitchers duel. Fans don't like hockey where it's 1-0. Guess what? I do.
Or defensive game.
Yeah, I do. Sport. That's what. That's.
Oh, exactly.
One mistake.
Yeah, that one mistake is it. But you know what?
You don't want to match 45 to 50 or 52 to 45. You don't want those scores. Come on.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody likes passing. Everybody likes, high scoring games. It's excitement. They enjoy watching that kind of stuff now, and that's what it is. The old
I guess I'm different.
Sometimes. No, you're not different. You're just, you have your opinion on what you want to say, so that's good. But anyway,
I know, but I like the pitcher's duel. I like the defense. I like the suspense.
Well,
like the mistakes.
It can be good. It all depends on how it is. I mean, if it's a good pitching duel,
the Niners won 65 to 40. Good job.
No, by the way, if y'all haven't heard, Doncic is out for the season.
Yeah. Yep. Hamstring.
Hamstring. He's done for the year. So the Lakers' season's pretty much over now.
Wow.
So
and they just clinched playoff berth.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting. All right, guys, let's move on here. Real quick here, I want to say this afternoon, please do not forget 2 to 3 p.m. this afternoon. And then also starting April 17th, 3 o'clock p.m. But first this afternoon and every Saturday afternoon, 2 to 3 p.m., the Sports Corner radio show on AM 1250, The Answer 92.5 on the FM dial, and theanswerpgh.com with me, Ralph Williams, Smoking Jim Frazier, Claudia Rosano, and Luther Dupree. And we got a lot to talk about. Our guest, Joe Kuglis from draftnation.com, is going to be on the show to talk with us about the draft. And we have some questions for him, so that'll be coming up at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And please don't forget April 17th. The Friday edition starts at 3 o'clock p.m. The Friday edition of Sports Corner Radio Show on 620 a.m. and 94.1 FM, the WKHB radio. I want to thank Broadcast Communications for letting us put my shows on there. RW Media Productions has expanded this morning, 7 a.m. The Ralph Williams Show made its debut on 93.5 The Beach down here in the Delmarva area. And I also forgot to mention we're broadcasting from Studio 10 here in Berlin, Maryland. All right. Let's get started with the top 100 NHL players of the hold on a minute. The NHL players of all time. But first, I have a question for everybody. Who is the all-time quarterback career earner? All right, there's 5 of them. All right. So who do you think is at number 5? Go ahead, Leo. Who do you think it is?
Are you talking about just salary or just money they made?
It's just all-time career quarterback career earnings. I don't know, you know what I mean. But you're going to be amazed at who number 5 is. All right. What do you think, Leo?
I'm gonna go somebody. Oh, let's see. Steve Young.
No, not at all. He's not even on the list of top 5. Okay, here we go. Pensman, go ahead.
Roger Staubach.
No, I'll tell you what. He's a former. I'll give you a hint. He's a former Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback.
Cordell Stewart.
No. Played for the Steelers.
Roethlisberger.
Nope. He's not on the list. Nope. I'll tell you who it is. Russell Wilson. He's number 5. $317 million.
That's where you need to do the what thing.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Number
Wilson?
5. Yeah.
I got to hear this.
Okay. Number 5. You guys ready? I'll give you a hint. He has 5 Super Bowl rings. I'll give you a hint. That's it. That's as far as I'm going. Number 4. Go ahead. No. Go ahead, Pensman.
I don't know.
Okay. I'll give you another hint. I'll give you go ahead, Brian, first, and then I'll give you guys.
Oh, man. He's got, what, 5 championships?
5 Super Bowls.
Would it be Patrick Mahomes?
More than 5.
More than 5.
Yeah.
Patrick doesn't have 5.
And that's Brady.
Yeah.
That would be Brady.
Yeah.
Brady. Then.
Leo got it. Tom Brady.
There we go.
All right. $333 million. He's number 4.
Wow.
Okay. Number 3.
Oh, geez.
Number 3. All right. I don't know. I'll give you guys a hint. He just got traded. Pensman.
Pickett.
Nope. Brian, go ahead.
He just got traded.
Yeah.
Carson. Oh God. What is it? Oh geez. I just got his for name now.
Cousins.
Cousins.
Yes,
Cousins.
Yes, indeed. Yes. That's got that one. All right.
I was thinking of the same family.
Yeah. Hey, Ralph, before we go on that next one, do you think Cousins, do you think he makes the moves at the right time when he does his free agency thing? When he does it, do you think he moves at the right time to get a good deals on teams?
He does. Yeah, well, he has a good agent. Look at what Atlanta had to pay him. I
Yep.
mean,
He just signed a 5-year deal, Brian.
Yeah.
So he's good.
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
exactly. So, but
Guys,
you know what? He's
get a better one. For the last 11 years, Kirk Cousins' contract has been guaranteed.
yes, yeah.
And,
And there's not a lot of guaranteed contracts, Leo, in the NFL. There's
Nope.
not hardly any, actually. You know,
he could throw the ball for $20 million for 8 weeks and have Mendoza take over.
Yep.
There you go.
Exactly. Sit on the bench and hold a clipboard. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You know. So, all right, here we go. Next, number 2. All right, I'll give you guys a hint on this one. Beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl and might be a current Steeler quarterback once again.
Aaron Rodgers.
Very good, Leo. Yes. Leo, got that one. All right.
I was thinking Aaron Rodgers couldn't get it out of my mouth on that
All right,
one.
Aaron Rodgers, $395 million. He's at number 2. All right. Go ahead, Leo.
Number 1 has to be Patrick Mahomes. He's the only one making big money.
No, it's not. You're not going to believe it in a million years. You're not going to believe it. All right, I'll give you a hint. He was traded to a West Coast team from the Detroit Lions.
Stafford.
There you go, Leo.
Leo's got it down quick.
$408 million. $408 million. All right.
Jeez.
So
Okay.
there you go.
Football information for 200, Ralph.
What's that?
I'll take useless football information for 200.
There you go. I like that one, Leo. That's a good one.
That was a good one, Leo.
Oh yeah, you know it. All right, guys, let's move on here. We got a few more minutes left, and we're going to go into next week. We're going to talk about every NFL team's founding year. We'll break down about 10 teams, and it'll take a couple weeks. Their founding years. Okay, we're going to get into that. That's next week. Okay, all right. And let me see if I can find. All right, here we go. Top 100 NHL players of all time. You guys ready?
Good luck, you guys, because I don't think you're alive for some of these.
Yeah,
I don't think so either.
I don't think so either.
you got that. You got that right. Oh my gosh.
That's what YouTube's for.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, here we go. Number 100, Marc-Andre Fleury. You think that's a proper place for him? Bad Pensman.
No.
I don't know much about hockey. but I can listen to
No.
it.
He should be in the top
He should
20,
be
not
higher
the
than that.
top 100. Yeah. What he did
Yeah.
with the Knights, what he did with the Penguins, come on.
Yeah.
What year did he play though?
Oh, he's played for a while. He started in the early 2000s, and he played for about 20 years. Yeah,
He played since 2003, I think.
yeah. He was with them. He just retired with the Minnesota Wild.
Didn't he get drafted in 03?
Yeah, I think it was. He was drafted the year before Crosby, I think, or a year after Crosby. Yeah.
Crosby was 04.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, next. I'm sorry, Marc-Andre Fleury. Go ahead, Leo. What do you think? 100.
Needs to be higher than that. Probably in the 70s.
All right, this is from the Athletics Post 1967. That's who made this top 100. All right, let's go into.
I'm alive for the top 100.
You ready for this one? Another Pittsburgh Penguin at number 99, Chris Letang.
Yay, two people I was alive for.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Leo.
Go ahead, Leo.
That may be the right spot, but yeah. If you're 99, I'm not going to fight with that.
All right. Okay, Brian, go ahead real quick. Chris Letang, Pittsburgh Penguins.
What Pensman said about his name a couple of times, I've heard him talk about him. I think she'd just be a little bit in the 80s, maybe, because I heard y'all talking about him just a little bit, and I think he should be in the 80s. You know,
I'm not trying to be ignorant or not, but you know what? He's been injured, and he spent a lot of time in the tub and stuff like that. But you know, I think it's time for him to put it away or whatever. You know, it's getting there for him. You know, because if Genny Malkin's leaving after this contract, all right, we're only going to do 5 today instead of 10 because we don't have that much time. All right, let's get into number 98, Guy Lapointe. Leo, go ahead.
One more time, Ralph. Who's that?
Guy Lapointe or Lapointe.
Lapointe.
Guy or Guy?
Guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at
Here,
Leo.
We'll move on. All right.
Yeah.
Hensman, go ahead.
I have no idea. That's why we want you.
Yeah.
That's why
What year did
you're
he
the
play,
oldest.
Ralph?
There you go. All right, Brian. Easy.
I can't help you, Leo.
Yeah, what year did he play?
I don't even. I would have to look it up. I don't even know.
We might have to look that one up.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right. Let me see here. Well, I'm having some issues with my eyes today. I don't know why.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
making a top 100. We don't know who you are, but congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Next one is Hendrik, number 97. Hendrik Zetering or Zeterberg.
Okay, I'm going to make a suggestion.
Good.
Next week, let's start with the top 20.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Guess who's number one on this list?
Ralph, hold on.
Yeah.
Is Zetterberg the one that played for the Red Wings?
I think so. Yeah, Zetterberg. Yeah.
Okay, because see, I got you, Leo. I'm alive.
I knew who he was, but I didn't.
You don't know who Zetterberg was? Zetterberg was a Penguin killer.
We're dealing with the number 97, 96. Let's get to the top 20 where at least everybody knows.
Yeah, but you should know Zetterberg from Tampa.
What we'll do next week is we'll do that. But number 95 is Sergei Zubov. And in case he was a former Penguin. So I just want to let everyone know that. All right.
There's a lot of Penguins in that 90
there's
role.
a ton of them in there. And next week we'll start, like Leo said, at number 20 and work our way up to number 1. We'll do it that way instead of the top 100. We'll be here forever. We'll be here forever. And I don't think we know some of these guys. You know?
Hey, Ralph, I want to hear what Leo had to say. Since we got a little bit of, I want to see what Leo says about last night's game on the Final Four, because I want to be real interested to see what he had to say about the South Carolina and the UConn, because I was actually in tune with that one, and I thought UConn could pull it out, but it was a scrappy game, and I just want to hear what Leo thought about that.
It was a bloodbath on both games. The referees let it get out of hand completely. I mean, the first game, there was an altercation afterwards between Dawn Staley and Gino Auriemma. But I don't know if you've seen Gino's rant after the third quarter where the referees didn't call South Carolina for a foul. I haven't seen that kind of contact since I was watching games on the asphalt outside in Philly. And what I want people to do, I want you to go and watch the Jim Valvano where they won the national championship. You will see an entirely different brand of basketball. Why? Contact was a foul. Right now, and the daggone coach for UCLA came out and said, they're letting this game become a rugby match. And it was. It was unbelievably physical. It didn't have any iota of basketball. And I got a feeling the NCAA is going to get and have a come to Jesus meeting with the referees the women's finals and the two men's and say, we got to clean this up.
Yeah, they're going to have to fix that, Leo. Yeah, they're going to have to, or they're going to have big egg on their face. They're going to have to really do something with that.
Well, Leo, what I saw last night is they were calling fouls, and I mean, they were calling no fouls. And when you go in the lane and you get chopped or whatever, and jerseys tugged on each other, and I mean, they were just scrapping. You had people over their back they didn't call. You had both teams. I mean, and you couldn't do anything.
Clearance to be called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was unbelievably physical. And there's no place for that in basketball. I mean,
hey, I got a question for you. Leo. I should have watched some of these games. There is a guy who is very familiar with Pittsburgh. His name is Larry Sherrado. He is a referee for the NCAA, and I was wondering if anyone's seen him in any of these games, knows what he looks like. I haven't watched any of them. I think he does mostly the men's games. He may be in one of the Final Four games. I'm going to see if I can find him.
He might be reffing tonight.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into politics here, but he did something in Pittsburgh to the city, and I'm not going to go into it here. So
no,
you know. I don't want to do that. But I'm not going to say any further. But Larry Sherrato is, I know him. He's a referee for college basketball. So just wondering if he's been in any of these games.
The best part of the telecast last night, guys, was they had the rules person on, and they're going, boy, they should have called a foul there. I mean, it was just every other time.
Well, that's like they got Gene Steratore on all the time on the NFL. You know what I mean? Yeah, they have him on all the time. So, All right, guys.
Gene's awesome, though. Gene's awesome.
Oh, yeah, Gene is. Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah. He'll tell you how it is. He'll be like, that was a catch. Yeah, no.
No, you know what? I've seen him say that was a bad call or that ref, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've seen him here. I've heard him say that. That's pretty interesting.
Why are they challenging this? Why are they challenging that?
Exactly. Okay, guys, final thoughts. So we're going to wrap it up. Tell everybody how they can get a hold of you and what's going on in your local town. Your professional teams and whatnot. Start with you, Leo. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got the Lightning tonight. USF baseball, softball, University of Tampa baseball, softball, men's and women's lacrosse. A big weekend, and you're starting to see now how that Olympic layoff is affecting the NHL. Instead of 3 games a week, they're into 4. And they're trying to squeeze that last 7-8 games out before the Stanley Cup. And what a horse race, especially in the Eastern Conference. I mean, there are right now 4 or 5 teams that can legitimately make it to number 1. It's that close. I mean, you got Buffalo, you got Carolina, you got the Lightning, you got Montreal. All of them, you can throw a blanket over them right now. So that's really going to be exciting. And I'll tell you what, guys, just stick around and watch the Final Four. I don't care where it is. It's going to be great basketball tonight. Let's hope it is.
I hope the games are competitive, and so do I. So I think they will be, though. All right, Brian, go ahead. Brian Pettit, go ahead. Tell everybody they can get a hold of you. What's going on with Clemson and whatnot, and all, Carolina.
Well, I'm just going to say this.
San Francisco 49ers.
I know that we haven't talked about it much, but think about this. It's Masters Week starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
With the players arriving, the drive-in tip putt national finals are tomorrow. Monday, the practice round, the players arrived. You got Tuesday practice rounds, Masters Championship dinner. Wednesdays, you got practice rounds, the Masters Par 3 contest. The first round starts Thursday, and it ends on Sunday night about 6 o'clock. You got the green jacket. So it's going to be hyped around here where I'm at. I'm close to Augusta. Motels are filling up really quick, close to the area. So be ready for the Masters. And we got a lot of basketball games going on this week. We got a couple, girls and women's basketball championships going to be finalized in the next couple of days too. So, but you can find me on OSN TSM on Outlaw Sports Network, on YouTube, and any of the outlets, So there you go.
All right. Thank you, Pensman. Good.
Hey, PGA, just let you know, the green jacket will look good on me, just to let you guys know. I can put that in my closet. So you can find me on YouTube, Pensman Sports. You can email me at pensmansports@gmail.com. It's always down there. So email. That's the only way you can get a hold of me. I got all social media. Not going to go into details, but it's my decision. So I'm going to stream more. Just if you want to get a hold of me, that's how you get a hold of me. The Yankees played tonight. They played 2 out of 3 of the Marlins. Penguins are fighting for a playoff spot. Thank you, Flyers, for beating the Islanders last night. I greatly appreciate it. Now you can lose the rest of the way, but we'll see what happens. Penguins are fighting for their life to make that. They're still in the position. They have a 95% chance of making it, but we'll see what happens. back to you, Ralph.
All right, thank you. And also, you get a hold of me, Ralph Williams, RW Media Productions on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter X. I'm also on Blue Sky. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Tumblr. I'm on the TikTok, Instagram. I'm all over the place on social media. Don't forget all my radio shows. Check my social media platform for all that, and www.rwmediaproductions.com. This show will be uploaded onto Amped Up Sports, also onto the Fan First Sports Network and DraftNation.com. So just to let everyone know.
Before we go, 20 seconds. If we didn't recognize what Gary Woodland did last week, 2 years out of brain surgery, and he wins the tournament.
Yes.
Phenomenal. What a story.
Yes. Oh, yeah, it is. Great story. Absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you for being part of the program. Thank you, everybody, for watching today. And please have yourself a happy Easter. And by all means, please be safe, and look forward to you watching all of our programs, subscribing to our YouTube channels, and everything else involved. Please have a great one. Thank you, and please be safe.
Happy Easter, guys.